Alright, welcome back folks. Today there will be a lot of missiles flying around the battlefield. Now we're taking out the Arleigh Burke Class Destroyer, the Flight 1 model. It's a little bit different from the Spurns class in the sense that we have a lot more missiles to play with, not just in the quality but the quantity as well. So our primary missile is going to be the RIM 66 M5, also known as a standard missile. And unlike in the Spurns class, where we had to utilize Sea Sparrows and Harpoons for two different types of missions, the standard missile can pretty much do everything. It can intercept enemy missiles, it can shoot down enemy aircraft, and on our vessel here, it will be our primary offensive weapon because it can also take out ships. Now, we also have 8 Harpoons on the secondary menu, so we can also use that in the unlikely event we run out of the already 48 standard missiles that we have loaded here. The enemy task force that we're going up against is going to be 2 Udaloys and a Alfa, because I've never faced an Alfa class submarine in this game before, so I'm going to put it here. I already put it in the mission editor, which means that we're going to have some ASW warfare going on here, which will be a first for this channel. And to do that, unlike in the Spurns class, which had to rely on its torpedo tubes on the ship itself, we have on the Arleigh Burke class here the RUM-139, which is part of the ASROC missile family. It's anti-submarine rocket assisted, but it's classified as an anti-submarine missile. It's similar to the Soviets. What they have is basically a torpedo that has a rocket-assisted launch system. So yeah, we're going to be messing around with that. We do have a helicopter on board. Now, in the mod, helicopters don't have sensors. That was never programmed into the game, but they do have offensive capabilities. So our plan here is to knock out the 2 Udaloys first in a massive missile duel that's going to happen here. And then after that, we're going to go and try hunt down the Russian Alfa. Now, one extra thing to note here is that there is 20 more standard missiles in the secondary loadout, and I've been trying to figure out what they do, and I think what they do is, because I've been messing around with it, is that these 20 standard missiles in the secondary menu are there purely for defense. They are programmed just to intercept incoming enemy missiles. So the moment that I click that button, the moment the enemy fires, it will automatically detect and assign one standard missile to the incoming missile and intercept and try and knock it out. So that takes away quite a lot of the micro that I had to do with the Spurns class destroyer from before, which is quite cool. I haven't been able to figure out if they reload from our stores the 20 missiles for the interceptors. Haven't quite gotten that far in a mission before. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, we got tons of missiles, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So let's get into it.
On sonar, new contact bearing 262. Designated.
Raise the radar mast.
Okay, we got contact off to our left. All right, all marks on the board. Oh, hang on, 2 trawlers.
Designated Sierra 4.
Where's the other Udaloy? Okay, we're actually pretty close. Right, we're gonna go hard right rudder, go broadside on to the Udaloy. Are we close enough for guns? We are. Okay, we're engaging with the 5-inch. We're gonna send a missile salvo of 6 standard missiles against the first Udaloy, Master 1. Okay, let's engage.
Fire VLS. Fire
2.
VLS.
Launch transient from.
3.
Con sonar. Launch transient from.
Fire
5. Yeah, this is a little bit tricky. I'm trying to use the hotkeys to load up the missiles because there's still, I haven't been able to find any kind of salvo system. You have to manually load and fire them one at a time. So yeah, we got a flight of 6 standard missiles going at Udaloy 1. Okay, we've identified the second Udaloy. There he's, so right there. Right, we got incoming missiles. Right, so I'm gonna click the button. You can see the bottom left corner here is where the 20 interceptors are. I'll click this button here and should automatically start. Yeah, there you go. Automatically start assigning standard missiles to intercept the 4 incoming missiles right here. And in the time that I was yapping away, we actually have sunk the first Udaloy. Yeah. Okay, so let's assign our 5-inch gun to the second Udaloy. Oh, not in range? Okay, that's cool. Problem. Yep, okay. I think this is the return fire from the first Udaloy, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Okay, I'm gonna ready up another 6 salvos for the second Udaloy. Okay, let's engage. Salvo away.
Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
There we go. So yeah, I'm using the hotkey system, so you can press 1 to change the weapon sensor. By default, it's always going to be an interceptor. You have to switch it twice to assign it to search ship targets, surface targets. And then you press R to reload it, and then press spacebar to assign the waypoint. But let's look at our missile salvo. Go in here. Okay, there we go. Countermeasures are being deployed. Okay, we managed to evade one. Oh, we got a hit. 2 hits. Okay, but it's still up. Okay, we're gonna fire another salvo of 4 this time. I think that should do it. Okay, salvo away.
VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
There we go. Missiles away. Alright. We're at 15 knots. I'm gonna start hitting the active sonar because I did put a submarine here.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
See if we can pick them up. We don't have anything on the board other than the contacts we've already identified. Okay, let's have a look at our missiles going in here.
Con sonar, launch transient from.
Another hit.
Con sonar,
Got him.
launch
Okay, there we go.
Master 4, last bearing 2, 4,
Whew.
8. Contact
Alright.
breaking up.
Yep. I did say it was going to be a lot of missiles. Maybe I should have put another Udaloy in it. Have it a 3v1. That might have made things a little bit more interesting. But okay. All threats have been neutralized. As you can see, in the left-hand corner here, we're down to 6 of the 20 standard missiles that were in the interceptor role here. So we intercepted and destroyed 14. And yeah, okay. I am gonna go look for that Alpha. Okay, so I was blind. We have Sierra 5 right there, contact. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prep the helicopter. So if we go to the menu in the left hand screen here, we click this button, it will prepare the helicopter. And what it does is that it takes, because these Seahawks can carry 2 torpedoes, the Mark 46s, it will take it from our stores and load it onto the helicopter. So what I need to do now is launch the aircraft. So I click the button again, and there it goes, it takes off. Man, I can't wait for sea power, because imagine, you know, having a whole task force and then operating with all the toys on board. That'd be cool. Okay, so now what we need to do is, once again, using the menu in the bottom left here, we plot the aircraft course. I'm going to send it over to Sierra 5. And there you go. Mr. Seahawk is away. So yeah, this is going to take some time. So, wait a minute. Sierra 5 is... Okay, they've hit active now, so we've got a better reading on them. I'm going to assign the Seahawk here. What I'm going to do is start loading up our rocket-assisted torpedoes. I'm going to fire 2 off at Sierra 5. Okay. Right, we got 1 loaded. Away we go.
Fire VLS. Fire VLS.
2 away. Okay. So here are the rocket-assisted torpedoes. Yeah, this is normal. They shoot straight up, vertical, and then they travel at pretty high altitude. And then when it comes time to deploy the torpedo, it will jettison the rocket. Just let the torpedo fall in. Alright, it looks like we have a change in the target's range. So I think we marked it around here, but it's now here. So we're going to use the Seahawk to try help us identify where exactly the enemy is. And it's going to do that by just dropping torpedoes and forcing the Alpha to take evasive action. And by it taking evasive action, hopefully it will make more noise and we'll get a better target solution on them. So yeah, our torpedoes have now entered the ocean, already been deployed. And we can hear their sonar pings. So yeah, they're not too far off. Yep. Okay, just follow Mr. Seahawk in the meantime. I'm going to increase our speed to 20 knots and adjust our course left a little bit. There's a chance the enemy may have already fired torpedoes that we can't see just yet, so we'll take a precaution. Right. Okay, change of plans. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the Seahawk on station just above the contact, and I'm gonna continue using our rocket-assisted torpedoes to try and pinpoint the exact position. So after, if we get lucky, we get one of our torpedoes homing on the target, then I'll use the Seahawk to drop 2 torpedoes right on top of them. So basically we're scouting with the rocket-assisted torpedoes, and then we're gonna use the Seahawk to do the killing blow. So yeah, I'm gonna fire one off here. Fire another one off here. Okay. So what I've done is that using this this position right now, which isn't exact, we know that, but I fired one in front of where it's headed and one behind. Hopefully that should be enough to spook it into doing what I just said. Okay, so yeah, once again, take a very high altitude approach. I'll follow this one in so we can see the rocket jettisoning. There we go, okay. It's one part of the missile away. It is interesting because on the Wikipedia page, the ASROC stands for anti-submarine rocket, I believe. But the class of the weapon is anti-submarine missile. So, Okay, torpedo away.
Sonar master 4 is cavitating.
Okay, cavitate, good. Making noise. Oh, this is the trawler. Okay.
Sonar, noisemaker, bearing 232.
Okay, yeah, we've spooked it. Okay, this is it. We're gonna assign our Seahawk to drop a torp right between the noisemaker and the contact.
Con, LEGO, aircraft translate point.
Okay, we've got Sierra 5 kind of mocked up quite well now on the board. Okay, torpedo away. I'm gonna have the Seahawk drop another torpedo just in front of it. Okay, one of our torpedoes has already acquired the target. I think it might be this guy here. Yep, we are quite close.
Con, LEGO, aircraft dropping weapon.
Okay, the Seahawk has deployed its second torpedo. I'm gonna recall the Seahawk.
Con, LEGO, aircraft returning to base.
Okay, where are you, Mr. Submarine? It does look like we're homing on something here. Yep, second torpedo behind is also following.
Con sonar, noisemaker.
There it
bearing
is, noisemaker right in
3,
front.
4.
Just deployed. Yeah, we are really close. Right on the money. Now remember, the Mach 46s are lightweight torpedoes, so we are gonna need multiple, well, in my experience, we will need multiple hits with these torpedoes in order to sink a submarine. Oh, what's going on here?
New radar contact, bearing 259.
Another, what? Who's this guy?
Con sonar, noisemaker. Bearing 2, 3,
Yeah, it's nobody.
1.
Good.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Okay, somebody, one of our other torpedoes is acquired it. But look at that. Okay, we got 3 torps homing in. Come on, you can do it.
Con sonar, noisemaker. Bearing 2, 2, 8.
Oh my. I don't think that was a hit. I think it might have been the torpedo running out of fuel. So we got 2 torps still chasing. Actually, make that 3. I think we still have 3 torpedoes. Yeah, we got 3, maybe 4. I think this one here is the one that we fired without the proper solution. Well, we didn't have a proper solution in the first place, but you get what I mean. Yeah, okay. No, I don't think we're getting hits here. In which case, then I'm gonna fire another 2 more missiles. The last known position that we have.
Fire VLS.
Missiles away. And we have just in time, Mr. Seahawk has returned. So, we'll let the missiles go off and try find the guy. What I can do in the meantime is show how to recover the helicopter. So we gotta wait for it to come into this position here, and then we click this button again to recover.
Like an aircraft landing.
And it will land. And once it lands, it will automatically reload its torpedoes. As you can see here, it went from 0 to 2. And now we just press this other button to launch it, and away you go.
Launching aircraft.
Okay, we will send it back off to engage the enemy.
Like an aircraft is in the air.
Okay, what do we have here? What's going on? Right, our... Ah, there we go. Okay, we got a proper confirmation that is the Alpha. Okay. Oh, we did hit it. We can see some damage on the rear. Okay, that's good. Okay. I believe it's already decoyed one of our torpedoes, but should be able to pick it back up again soon. Yeah, we got 2 torps right there. We got 1 here, 1 here. What was it? 3rd? Okay. Must be one of the torpedoes from earlier. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Come on. Some may say this was overkill, but I disagree. You can't be too careful with communists. And that is it. That is anti-submarine warfare from a surface perspective in the Cold Waters mod. Yep, mission accomplished.